Stan, thanks for joining us. Just have a little catch up on the football side. You had a really strong summer, 2 starts in the first team. How are you finding it so far?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Like you said, the starts in the first team, obviously in the Carabao Cup, start was Stockport, and that was a good experience. Probably my first. I played in the Dancey trophy last year, and then had another taste in that. But the Carabao felt a bit more like serious and such, with like the fans around, taking it a lot more of like a serious approach with them, and then getting involved in that was good, and then took that performance onto the Dancey trophy with that good win as well.
It's your first year as a professional. Has there been a change of emphasis, the pre-season, or is it more of a continuation?
It's a bit of a change with the way you approach it. It becomes ultimately your full-time job, what you're doing, so it's more serious in that. And but with the scholarship, you're always taking that like really serious when you were then, so it's just kind of a graduation on from that, like easing into it, and then just another step up with the quality, the workload and intensity. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
So as I say, you've had a really strong start, good summer, you've made those appearances, and you've had another taste of that first team action. Obviously, where you are in your development and the expectations aren't really on you to be the first choice right back yet. I know that's your aim longer term, but is it easy to be patient once you've had that taste and go about your day-to-day work?
Yeah, obviously my goal is to try and get into the first team, to push on and try and have the starting role. But as a first year pro, you've got to be patient and keep working, and that's what I'm trying to do. And in the under-21s game, have impacts and try and be one of the better players in that. And then when I do get opportunities in the first team games, try and take them and play well.
You certainly had an impact in the most recent 21s game, got yourself on the score sheet. That's a bit of a rarity, but something that you've got in your game.
Yeah, I said at the start of the season, I wanted to have a bit more impact going forward with goals and assists. So yeah, yesterday was hopefully a start, and I can get a few more this season.
So you're still on that learning curve. It's always a learning curve here, but that started a long time ago for you. Just tell us a little bit about your time at the club through the academy and through the scholarship as well.
So I joined Crewe from under 11s. I came as my first season, and ever since that I've just been working, know all the staff, know really well. In my first year under 11s, I had the gaffer working as one of my coaches, so I've got a good relationship with him. And then obviously Ryan as well, I had at under 16s, and then progressed through there, and then obviously got my scholarship as well, and then really enjoyed that, kept working hard through that, and then now into my pro.
So first and foremost, you're here to be a footballer, but the scholarship programme offers so much more than that, doesn't it? It's EFL Youth Development Week at the moment, and that is there to highlight the other side of it, the education and the support, the workshops that you do. How did you find that, in terms of how beneficial it was, and also balancing it with training to become a footballer?
Yeah, I think it's really important, to be fair. The coaches, everyone in the building always has an emphasis on make sure you do your college work, make sure you do it properly, and if you're not doing it, they're quick to get on you. They're not afraid to drop you out of teams if you're not keeping up to work with like the college and the SEP things we do. And because I think everyone knows that the education you get is really important. Like, you've always got to have a backup plan, and that's what the scholarship provides you with loads of different things, with the BTEC we do, and then also with the coaching course you get given as well. So yeah, it's really important, and everyone helps to keep encouraging us doing it.
Yeah, as well as there's lots of workshops, everything from equality, diversity, inclusion, anti-doping, responsible gambling, social media, but there's also life skills as well, isn't there? Cookery, finance, nutrition. You put any of them into practice in children?
Yeah. I remember we did a programme for cookery, and we made a cake, I think it was, and I got back, I was trying to make cakes, but it's not really my thing, baking, so just obviously them skills, they're always good life skills to have. So at home I can cook some things up, learning from it, but yeah, it's not my speciality, the cooking.
You touched on it a little bit, but there's the support that you get from the staff, the education, the welfare, physio, sports science, you've got all that. That's important, isn't it? But that's also backed by the football staff, isn't it? So David Vaughan, under-18s manager, Sam Petit, Aidan Callan, and all those around it, they make sure that you take both sides of the scholarship very seriously.
Yeah, that's like what I said before, they're quick to get on you if you're not doing it. They're always pushing you to do not only well in your on the pitch, they also want you to do well off the pitch, because like they said to us at the start, we don't want to just improve you as footballers, they want to improve us as people. And I think the education program and everything we do actually does help us both on the pitch and off the pitch. So yeah, they're always getting on to us to work hard on both aspects.
Another element is community work. I think that comes a little bit more when you turn professional, but you do get some sense of that as a scholar. I know that you've helped out on the food banks and one or two other things. Is it important to sort of be reminded and be involved in the community around the club and not just be in a bubble?
Yeah, definitely. It allows you to really like connect with the local community and the fans. You know, if you go out there, like you said, we did the food banks at before the games, you know, collecting food, giving some in ourselves, and yeah, it really helps you speak to the fans. You don't just have a sense of, oh, I'm the footballer, I don't really know them. You get a family sort of feel with the club, so yeah, it really helps.
And that family feel within the club, you're a professional now and you've moved on from the scholarship, but the same staff are around you all the time, and you know, even though you're not part of the academy as such anymore, I suppose you still feel that every day and you have that backing from them.
Yeah, like when I come here every day, I still think I'm that first year scholar coming in, and you know, seeing everyone, seeing obviously Aidan, the academy manager, you don't just see yourself as a pro coming in, you still see yourself as one of the academy lads who's came through, which, you know, there's a lot of players even in the first team now, like probably the more senior players are all probably feel the same with the sort of family feel, and they know what it's like coming through with the younger ages and then now onto the pro.
You're doing really well, but you're still on your journey. But looking back at where you've come from so far and your experiences, would you recommend Crewe Alexandra as a place to develop as a footballer and as a person?
Yeah, definitely. I think I was always, when I came here, me and my dad had spoken to people and they really recommended it, and then from my experiences too, I would definitely recommend it. You know, not only does it help you become a much better footballer, but also helps you become a better person, and being around good people, it's only going to bring you on.